All right, YouTube, it's Jacob, and Jacob here with Good to Go Gear. Here to do our first impressions on an MKC tactical knife. First off, this box is very solid. A little bit of damage from shipping. It's got magnets to hold it closed. That's small but nice detail. This did not come with it. I ordered this separate for another one of my knives. So in the box, let's see, you get the knife, looks like a sticker under there, a spec sheet. So let's see, the TF24, 5.73 total weight, 0.158 blade thickness, Cerakote blade finish, MagnaCut stainless steel blade, exclusive Kydex locking sheath, and my favorite part, 100% made in the USA. Let's see, the blade length is 4 1/8 inches, 9 1/8 overall length, and a G10 handle. And that's kind of nice. It's just a nice, that's kind of cool how that looks like that. That's kind of cool. Then you have always kind of clean your knife, never store it wet, just kind of a maintenance card. It shows you it's sharpened by Mark, quality control by Cole, and packaged by Ian. So again, that's all in the box. That's kind of cool. Open that up. Let's put that back in there.
Yes, sir.
I like this touch here with the paracord. That's kind of cool.
Has some like camo paracord, probably if you want to use for the lanyard.
Yeah, love the sticker. MKC Tactical, we are the violent ones. I guess maybe like death with the skull, and he's holding, looks like maybe their dagger. Love that sticker. Then you get, oh, okay, so maybe the same picture here on the wrapping paper. Love the paper too, like that's crazy. Yeah, we are the violent ones. I'll just turn it so y'all can see it better. Yeah, that's super cool. They had a lighter that was unavailable, but I think it had the same picture with the skull with the knife going through it.
Yeah, we are the violent ones.
I tried to get that, but they were sold out. I think I signed up to be on their mailing list for it because that's super cool. It's a Zippo lighter. But love the packaging, how that came. The knife, man, that feels really good in the hand. The fit and finish, wow, that feels good. So again, it's 0.158 inches thick. It looks like it's probably hopefully a full flat grind or a high saber grind. I got the OD green handles with black coating. One thing I will say is I love the kind of bronze screws. I think that complements it well. You get some jimping back here on your thumb, and then looks like you get some jimping back here. So I guess if you had a reverse grip where your thumb would go. What's cool is the handle feels like there's no, like the tang, it is a full tang blade. I'm sure the handle's probably hollowed out somewhere. It feels like the handle's kind of flush with the tang everywhere except, I'm not sure how the jimping works. Let's see. All right, so I don't know if y'all will pick it up on the camera, but if you look, the jimping is just proud of the scale. Not where it's uncomfortable, but almost where it was, you'd think you wouldn't feel it. But you can feel it just even lightly rubbing your finger across. Back here on this end, same thing, it's just proud of the scale. That's really nice, like good attention to detail. Because down here, it doesn't, I mean, maybe a little bit. But the fit and finish is amazing. I love the black Cerakote. My favorite part, you know, MKC. I love the made in the USA. No markings on the reverse side. They have this cool little divot here. If you can, I don't know if this camera will pick it up, but it looks like, you know, these little lines went through here, and then maybe they sanded down here to get kind of that divot where it looks like a tree, that you could tree in half with the rings. And there's a little bit of a, was it chamfering or something? Going this way, I guess, if you needed to hold the edge a certain way. They say the Task Force 24 on their website, I think it's supposed to be able to go anywhere in the world, do anything you need to do. Task Force, this is one of their tactical line. I am not a tactical guy in any way, shape, or form. But I saw this and I liked it. Man, that looks cool. It has a good finger guard here, so if you did need to stab into something, it should help keep your hand from sliding up. It also has a little, like the slightest of a thumb ramp. So I like that in knives. I prefer that in all my knives. I will say it's a little smaller than I thought, and I don't mean lengthwise or blade-wise. I like a nice 4.5, maybe 5-inch max blade. The handle is great. You know, I wear medium to large size gloves, and you get a full grip with a little bit poking out. I don't know that I would call this a glass breaker. I don't think it's intended to be, but it does it just proud of the handle scales. You get a lanyard hole. The sheath, this sounds odd, right? Because I'm talking about a knife. The sheath feels amazing. The sheath feels
awesome.
yeah, feel that. I mean, it just feels solid. Let's pull out, this is a knife that's comparable I have in size. This is a custom NKT. I don't remember what the name of the maker is. I got it from USA Made Blade. A great knife. It's 3/16 inches thick. False swedge. I don't think I've done a review just on this knife, but I love this knife. And I thought the blade, I got it out because I thought the blade would be similar actually. And it is. I mean, in length, let's see, if you line up kind of cutting edge, it's very similar in cutting edge, like blade length. The handles are similar. This one has a little bit more of that bird's beak. But from the YouTube videos I watched and stuff, I thought the blade was going to be a little thicker this way, like this one. I mean, I guess it's still a good comparison because they're roughly the same size.
Yes.
This one's also MagnaCut. But yeah, I just thought it was going to be, my son actually kind of made fun when I told him I ordered it. He's like, it looks kind of like a chef's knife, you know, and we thought it was going to be thicker, kind of like this one. Nothing wrong with it. Like what I'm surprised about, I guess, you know, this is 0.158 inches thick. This one's 3/16, and that's, I mean, I prefer 3/16, but look how thick the difference is there.
Which makes this one heavier than this one.
Yeah, this one is heavier for sure. Not bad. I mean, but I think this one, what was the weight on it? 5.73 ounces.
It's 5.
This one's noticeably lighter, and the sheath, I'll tell you this. The sheath on this one is okay. It's a custom knife maker. I mean, it's a good sheath. I have no quarrel with it. I actually front pocket carry this. But can y'all hear that? Put it by the mic. Lots of blade play. And then let's try this sheath. It feels, I can't describe just how solid the sheath feels.
I know.
Right? I mean, it's weird.
Yes.
Oh man, there's no blade play in that. If I throw it kind of hard, not like it's coming out, but there's just the slightest blade wobble.
You can't hear it.
Did you hear it? Can you hear it? Oh, I guess you.
And you hear a small.
But it's not.
almost
It's not
thud.
this. This one has driven me nuts. I carry this one on the weekends. With this one, you get the ulti clip on it that came with it. I think I put that one on there from another knife. This one also has this retention screw right here with the rubber gasket or something where you can tighten this down. One thing I'm a little concerned about, and we'll see how it goes with carrying it every day, because I usually scout carry, is it looks like the only thing kind of pinching to hold the knife in is this little piece of Kydex right here past that finger groove on both sides. Now again, it may be fine, and I know you can adjust the retention here, but I'm gonna be honest, like the retention that it came from the factory with feels
perfect.
I mean, it feels amazing. Feel that. It feels perfect.
I also like in some knives when you do it, the sheath does like that and pops up.
I don't know if they saw that.
Well, let me try it again. Like
that
that.
one went all the way off.
Yeah. Well, you have stronger fingers, so it'll probably go all. Not quite. Well, I like how some knives do that, when some others don't.
Never really thought about that. I mean, it's usually belted, so I mean, say you were to put it in your backpack or clip it, because you could clip this on the outside of your bag. I'd be maybe a little nervous with just that, but I guess if you tighten that screw up pretty good, like if you
Yes.
would have, what I'm saying is if you were to put it, if you were to put it like on your backpack strap, I don't know that I would totally trust it with a downward. But again, that's just what testing, you know, you'll find that out with testing.
You can always just flip it the other side, like,
What do you mean? Go vertically? How the hell are you gonna get that off? On your backpack strap?
I don't know.
He's saying hook it on your strap this way and then pull it. No. But if you hook it on your strap going like down, I mean, I think you get it out. I mean, it's got good retention. I'd be nervous maybe if I jumped, like a sharp impact. But dude, all in all, the fit and finish, the sheath is amazing. I don't think I've ever cared that much about a sheath. It has a slight or a small drain hole. And that's Kydex. That's not some kind of molded crap. That's Kydex. How they did that, like, holy cow. But the holes cut out in it are perfect. There's no rough edges. I like how you could take this off and you could put maybe some nylon webbing or paracord through the holes and kind of make a horizontal loop if you wanted to.
Custom ulti clip.
Oh yeah, custom, because they did put their MKC logo on it. But all in all, I'm gonna say it feels fantastic in the hand. And man, it feels good in the hand. The fit and finish, I'm surprised. I mean, I guess for the money, this was expensive. It's $425. My wife was pissed when I ordered it.
Yeah, sure. It really was.
But it feels solid. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, it feels just as solid as, I mean, this one's thicker, but this thing feels solid.
I know. I love the thing, the groove in the middle.
You like how that feels?
Mm-hmm.
I guess, truthfully, if I hadn't kind of seen it, where it's kind of, only because you can kind of see the lines going, so it looks like they divoted down, and you can feel it as a depression. But in my grip, I don't feel it. You feel it when you hold it like that?
Mm-hmm. Well, I just my hands. I feel it in these two fingers.
So you feel the dip?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, once you pointed it out, like I'll say, like I notice it, but if I were to just grab it, I don't know that I would have noticed it. Really, you know what I mean? It's very subtle. Again, I love the bronze accents with that green. I mean, that's amazing. The sheath, the knife, the packaging. The only downside I'm going to give Montana Knife Company for the packaging is I don't have the envelope here with me because it has my address on it. But this came wrapped up, you know, whatever, and it came in like a black, very thin plastic envelope.
Yes.
I'm not a huge fan of it because I have had packages damaged where like stuff's falling out. I don't like, and there was no bubble wrap on it. It was just a very thin plastic black envelope. Luckily it came, I mean, the only damage is, you know, the box has a few dents and things, which again, not a big deal. And it did make it to me, but that's the only, I wish it would have sent it like maybe in another box or something, right? Just to give it a little more protection.
Like these.
No, he's wanting to get something else we got. But just, you know, another box with some packaging just to kind of protect it, make sure nothing falls out, or I can't tell you how many packages I've had with envelopes that get damaged or misplaced or lost. But anyway, Jacob, good to go gear. Check out the MKC TF24. Thanks.